Welcome to the STARS program, seniors taking active roles in society. And now, here's your host, ANITA FINLEY.
Well, for people who like to take baths, as I do, this is going to be very important to you. If you've not heard of Bath Crest before, by the time we finish with this show, you will know all about them because I have the expert of all experts, Jim CABAJ, who is marketing and event manager at Bath Crest, who comes to our Boomer Expos, wherever we have them, and we absolutely love to have you, Jim.
Hey, thank you for having me today, and I love attending the Boomer Expos. I've been a longtime fan over the last couple of years.
And Jim, the thing that amazes me is how fast you can come in and bring in those bathtubs. I mean, all of a sudden, it's a blank space, and before I know it, there are 3 exhibits right there.
I have an amazing team that sets that up, and because each of those displays are around 1,000 pounds each, so we really put a lot of time and effort to bring it in very quickly and set it up, but we have a great time putting it together.
And it's really important because it's one thing to talk about something, but to see it, to be able to feel it, to be able to step in it. You know, I've crawled in one when I was there, and I have pictures of myself in it, in your bathtub. Actually, I've been in, because you do bathtubs as well as the walk-in tub.
Correct.
But for me, being in the field I'm in, the walk-in tubs seem to be the miracle for people who can't crawl into a bathtub anymore, shouldn't.
Correct. You know, and it's for anybody that has, issues getting in or out of the tub. It's a miracle item, and then all the components that you can put on there, it can be for any age, people, whether they're young or old. We get a lot of athletes who purchase our walk-in tubs because of all the jets and the heating devices that are on there. And
well,
stuff
tell
like
us
that.
about it. Okay, so it's not just water coming in.
No, it's not. There's a little bit more complexity to our walk-in tubs in that you're able to customize it to you. And whether you want hydrojets for deep tissue massage, we have air jets for soft tissue massage. We have chromotherapy. We have aromatherapy. We have a self-cleaning button on the tubs, so you can clean the jets afterwards and self-sanitize the tubs. So we have a lot of safety features on the tub, such as we have a patent on our fast drain system. We can drain a tub, which generally our walk-in tub's about 65 gallons of water. We can generally do it in about 90 seconds. So if somebody, for some reason, got stuck in the tub, we can get them in and out very quickly.
I could never imagine that. How long does it take a regular bathtub for the water to go out? A while. Yeah. If you've sat in a regular bathtub and laid back, it takes quite a few more minutes and stuff like that to kind of sit and let it drain out. But in here, it can drain out. It drains out very quickly. And we've talked about the bathtub, or let's say the walk-in tub, because I've said that there are people who are living in their homes, and now they want a walk-in, but they're saddled with the bathtub. So what do you do to replace that?
There's a couple different ways we can do, and many people don't know the options that they have. If they have currently a tub in place and want to create it into a walk-in tub, we can put a little safety cap or a little door on the tub, so somebody doesn't have to step in and trip over their tub. Then they now have a walk-in tub. We can just put a simple little door on their tub.
The door, but then they have to have a seat.
Correct. A lot of people, we can install then a fold-out seat and grab bars for them, so that they're able to use their pre-existing tub, or we can pull out their current tub and put in a nice sit-in walk-in tub and stuff like that.
Well, I feel very sorry for my husband because he's had knee replacements and hip replacements, and one of the joyous things in our life was to sit in the bathtub together. We used to have a very large bathtub, and that pleasure has been taken away because he can't do it. He's tried to get in, even without me. He's just tried to get in because he does like a bath, but getting him out is so dangerous. It's so hard that he doesn't do that anymore. And if we were not renting, where I don't know if I could really convince the landlord to let us do that, we definitely would have one.
Yeah, and we get stories like that we get all these stories all the time. One of my I was just at an event up at the South Florida Fairgrounds, and I had a gentleman that came up to me at the booth. Was looking at the walk-in tub, and he told me about his morning. He had got up, took his bath as he normally would. He hit the drain on the tub and drained out of the tub, but he just couldn't lift himself out of the tub. After 45 minutes of kind of sitting there, and he lives alone, he had to refill the bathtub so he could float up so that he could get out of the bathtub.
But even that is dangerous now to get out with the water.
Exactly. And then you get the water, and then if he's going to, bring water onto the floor and everything else. So, he was the perfect candidate that, we recently did an installation for one of our just step in walk-in tubs. He enjoys his bath, enjoys that pleasure of being in the bathtub, but just couldn't do that, and especially be on his own.
Well, and putting my gerontology hat on, so many times as one ages, they become not seriously incontinent, but they do have leakage, and so they always want to clean themselves properly. And your walk-in tub's the answer, because someone doesn't have to fill up the tub the whole way. They can come in, sit in, and then use the spray handle.
Yeah, they could have a handheld shower that they can sit there and wash themselves off, rinse their hair and full body off.
Without actually having water in the tub.
Exactly. They don't have to fill up the tub, to actually enjoy all the components of the tub.
How new an invention is this? I mean, I don't think it was around 40 years ago, was it?
Well, back in the early 1980s, our partner, Hydro Dimension, who partners with Crest, they created the walk-in tubs out of a need in California. They were seeing all these people wanting these customized tubs in Beverly Hills. And so they were designing all these newly shaped and trying to add on all these new features. And so they created the walk-in tub they had saw the need, and now we have the product today, which is we carry over 18 different walk-in tubs that people can choose from.
Why do you carry so many? What are the differences?
Well, there's so many. Everybody is so different. We have, if somebody has a walker or wheelchair, we have wheelchair and walker accessible tubs. We have one.
Excuse me, what does that look like? What's the difference?
The door is cut out right by the seat so that somebody can sit down and then pull the door in so that they can safely get into the tub. Because if somebody's with a walker, they could do that on their own. It promotes, being able to be independent in the bathroom and, but being able to do it safely. We also have ones that have some modern designs to them. So if somebody thinks that the tub looks a little sterile, they can have a different design. We also have walk-in tubs that somebody can lay down in. They don't necessarily
how do you do that?
They don't necessarily have a seat, but they can lay flat. They sit down and pull their legs into the tub, and they can lay back.
And then when they want to get out, they just kind of sit up?
They can sit up and open the door once the tub is drained and move their legs out to sit down and put their legs out first.
Now, that's very interesting. So you never bring one like that to the expos, but that's really interesting. So I can picture that. So you walk in the door,
mm-hmm.
and then instead of sitting there and filling up the tub, you lie down, do your relaxing, what you want, and then you let the water out, and then you just sit up and then walk out.
Correct. There's so many. We're working on some new designs and new features all the time. So you never know what tomorrow's going to bring you at the next event.
Well, I'm very thrilled that you came here on the radio show, because this is for me, it's one of my favorite. I'll call it an invention, even though it's not really an invention. But for people who don't know about this, I think the most important thing is that there is something that is very healthy for you.
especially for people who are used to baths. Some people never took a bath. They hate baths. But I love baths. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, I love my bath and shower. I don't know. It's my time alone. It's the way to start off the day. I think that's for a lot of people that way.
No, it is. And the other thing is, if I've had a massage, the woman, my massage therapist, will say, "Now go take a bath and relax." Well, I can get in that bathtub. However, my husband still gets very nervous when I'm in the bathtub. He'll say, "Are you okay?" Say yes. And then when I want to get out, of course, I let all the water out first. And then, even though I haven't had leg and arm problems, I have to be very careful. I turn around. I make sure that my hands are dry, or I may put this is a funny show, I know, but I have to explain. But I put the bath mat on that part of the bathtub and put my hands on it, and then slowly get up so that I have strength in my legs. If I didn't have strength in my legs, I could not get out of the bathtub.
And that is for so many people, and they really need to find, we're able to come out and do, free home safety checks in the bathtub area for them, whether it's talking about placement of grab bars, and making sure that they're weight-bearing grab bars. So if somebody's...
As compared to?
You can buy various grab bars that don't have the weight capacity for somebody. They might have suction cups on them, and they can fall off the wall very easily. Weight-bearing grab bars are put in by law. They have to have a certain length of screw. You have to be certified to be able to, install them properly so that, and at the proper height for the person and the, proper length.
That's why my grab bars cost... I didn't know. And you do grab bars.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know that at the time that we had the grab bars put in, but they were expensive, and they did come in with a mechanic and all this. I thought, just for some grab bars, because I'm so used to, I thought we were just going to use some with the, what do you call it, suction cup?
Correct.
And he said, you don't want to do that.
No, you do not want to do that.
So let's just talk about what your company does. So if someone wants only just grab bars, if they want to have a new bathtub or, something pretty, you can do that. If you want to have a walk-in tub, or if you want to have a lie-down tub.
Correct.
What do you call that one? That I like that, what you just said about you go in and you...
It's one of our walk-in lay tubs. So it's like...
Walk-in lay tub.
Yep. We do walk-in showers. We'll lower the threshold for somebody if they currently have a shower and they don't want to be able to trip. If they want a very low threshold, we'll put in benches, seats, fold-out seats, glass doors, making sure that their glass doors are stable. We'll do a complete bathroom for somebody, so from start to finish.
In other words, you will do the sink, you do everything. I didn't know.
We'll install the toilet, vanity, lighting, do the whole bathroom for them. We've got everything out from start to finish.
I did not know that. I'm so glad you're on the show. So Bath Crest. So you see, it isn't walk-in tub. It's Bath Crest. And Bath Crest does this.
Correct. We will be coming soon with our own line of vanities that are going to be coming up. So, and regular attendees of the Boomer Expo should hopefully be able to see them coming January and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll have that on hand.
So those are vanities. And what does that really include?
All sorts of new sinks and toilets we're looking at adding to our product line here coming up.
And are there new wild colors that are out there? Do you have any reds? Has anyone ever asked? I used to have a red sink in my kitchen, but I've never dared to have red in my bathrooms.
We have people ask for all sorts of colors because they would like to match it up with something or another, or they have some type of, it's their color, and we'll get that all the time. I got to match my color.
Yeah, but you just can't have something that'd be very expensive. You can't.
Right. Correct.
I mean, the Irish would want the green, and but you don't have red because that's very unusual. People wouldn't want that. So what? Basically, it's I guess beige and white and
we have
black.
We have three base colors that we work with, and then we have for our walls that we do in benches and shower accessories. We have marbleized patterns in acrylic, and so we have a lot of choices for people to pick from.
Well, and I don't know if everyone feels that way, but for me, a house is judged by its bathroom and its kitchen. I don't know how you feel. I mean, everything else seems secondary.
Well, yeah, because everybody uses their bathroom hopefully every day, and everybody takes a shower every day. So that's why we're here.
No, that's true, but we're trying to encourage them also to take baths. Which have you any statistics or anything on how healthy baths are?
I do not, but
I should look that up and send them to you.
But I will tell people to look. The University of Michigan has a study on aging in bathrooms and tubs and showers, and talking about where the majority of accidents happen in the shower, and by not having items like grab bars and walk-in tubs, or having safety accessories on your bathroom, you make yourself more susceptible for accidents.
You would think that when the new builders are building, they would put in at least grab bars or do something. I think and I said this to someone, if some of the new assisted living communities would have walk-in tubs, you see, they're all the same. All these, they really are. Assisted living facilities are the same. But if we could convince one of them to install your
walk-in tubs,
I think they would definitely sell and be leased up right away.
Exactly.
Don't you?
I think so too, because people miss, especially if they're going into a facility, they miss the comforts of home that they've had in the past, and it can be a very hard transition on the individual going to a home, and to be able to have something that they still enjoy and feel comfortable with. That's the joys and pleasures of being able to give somebody like a walk-in bath like that.
Yeah, right. I'm thinking about this now. Someone I'm meeting with, as a matter of fact, there's a new community called Symphony Woods, and I'm going to talk to them about it because it's upscale. And I would think I guess that once it's built, it's not as easy to do. Should have been before when they were in the planning stage. That's the problem. But so, yeah, I'm thinking about anybody else. There are some new people trying to now build some communities. They ought to really think about that. Because if it's new, it probably isn't that much more expensive if you're just doing it for the first time.
Correct. And it makes it so much easier to get in when the builder is designing and putting that into place, and we're able to put, our design and size and everything and all our requirements.
Okay, so Jim CABAJ, who is the... Did I do that wrong?
Jim CABAJ.
I did it wrong. I knew I was going to do that wrong. Jim CABAJ, Marketing and Event Manager of Crest. CABAJ. Jim CABAJ. Goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye to you. So, okay, but that's Jim CABAJ. And the way to find out more is to go to bathcrest.com. Bathcrest.com. Something about Bathcrest, it is a family-owned company. It's been in business for 37 years, and they've remodeled more than 1.4 million bathrooms. They manufacture and warranty their products, and you just heard they have everything from a complete bathroom,
correct,
from just grab bars to walk-in tubs to lay-in walk-in tubs to, and I'm sure anything else that you need. So it's very important. It's a prestigious. Well, they've been with. If you want to come and see them, I'd prefer you go to their showroom because they have so many more, right?
Exactly. We have a lot more in our showroom, which is at 1751 West Copans Road in Pompano Beach. So come stop by. We're open Monday through, we're open every day of the week, but Monday through Friday from anywhere from 8 in the morning till 8 in the evening. And on the weekends, we have limited hours from 10 to 5 on Saturday and 12 to 5 on Sunday.
So that's right. So anybody listening to this show, you can get online first to see, what they do have, and it's bathcrest.com. But Jim CABAJ, are you there all the time? Is that where you're mostly when you're not at events?
When I'm not out at the events, come say hi to me. But I'm also there at the showroom and stuff like that. And I would be happy to show anybody from the radio listeners here. Come over and say hello and introduce yourself, and I'll show you around the showroom. Now,
our South Beach, our Sunny Isles Beach, I was thinking South Beach, our Sunny Isles Beach Expo will be, this is being heard Saturday. So it's going to be this is an early morning Saturday show, though. So you're going to be able to actually come over there. We start at 10 and we go till 3, so you can go to Sunny Isles Beach to the event there, and it's at the community center, and you'd be able to actually see Jim. I assume you're going to be there.
You can come see me and Arlene. We will be there from the 10 to 3, and we'll be bringing one of our walk-in tubs for people to feel and touch and be able to come inside and sit down and really see what a walk-in tub is all about.
So for people who have just had knee operations, hip operations, you have to go to the rehab centers. Now, do they have this at the rehab centers?
There are some rehab centers that do carry our tubs and stuff like that. And there's a lot of athletic facilities that are carrying the tubs. You know, it's just because it is such a great item for everybody,
right,
because it really soothes the muscles and really can help blood flow and circulation and everything that, you know, you need for a healthier lifestyle.
And you yourself control the heat of the water, don't you? Because it's like their handles as though you were taking a shower or a bath.
Correct.
So you put what water you want in there, and then you can, if you have one that has the spa, then you can turn that on or off. Everything is really with controls right at your
fingertips. And also one of the great items that we have on there, we have heated seats for, you know, our walk-in tub.
Heated seats.
So you can sit in there nice and toasty.
Heated seats.
You know,
and not wait for the water to come up to reach your seat?
Yes, so you can just sit there nice and warm and toasty.
That's funny. Now, how do you heat those seats if it's electrified? How does that happen?
It is right underneath the acrylic, and it just warms it up. So you have no worries. It's not you're not going to get burned or anything like that. It's very safe. And
so well, for people who really have had these major operations, this should sound yummy to them.
Oh, I would hope so. Yeah, I think if you really want, you know, at a faster and speedier recovery from operations, just to be able to have the consistency, the blood flow, the muscles to be able to relax in the way they should be, this is a great product.
Yeah, because there are a lot of people that want to go into the pools where they have the spas, but they can't get in. It's all that picking up and that they don't have the strength to do that. So they need their aides to help them in. And then the aides that sometimes are too heavy. So this is it's really independence. That's what I call this, independence.
Yeah, and all our products are for independent living. You know, and you know, it really helps people, you know, keep that independent lifestyle that they've had, you know, and keep it through life.
And what do they say when and you're probably not there for an installation, you sell it and then you're not there, but you must have testimonials.
Oh, we have a long list of testimonials of people that just they swear by it. They love it. They constantly come up to me at shows. And, you know, I'll be at events and they come running up and hugging me and saying thank you. And
why didn't I do this years ago? Right?
Exactly. People, you know, they had hesitations, and now that they enjoy it so much, you know, and it makes their lives happier and healthier. Well,
if I win the lottery, I'm going to have one in, because when I move, I'd have to have it I'd have to put it back the way it was. That's the only reason. Otherwise, you know, I would just have it. It wouldn't be a big deal. But when I should have had it, because I think I told you that when we first moved in, one of the bathtubs broke. It had must have been fiberglass, and it wasn't very good. And they had to put a brand new tub in. And that was the time that I should have asked them to put the walk-in tub.
Correct. Or at least put it on an acrylic tub, which is 3 to 4 times stronger than a fiberglass tub that wouldn't break. And
they did. They wound up having to do that. They didn't put the fiberglass. It's the tub now like I had in my house. But a lot of these condos, you know, they try to beat the price. But I wish he had done that. Of course, I guess he figured maybe if I asked him, he'd figure them when you move, maybe be a younger couple who go in and they wouldn't want that. I mean, do you get younger people who like this?
We get a lot of young people. We get a lot of athletes. And I can't name anybody, but we get a lot of professional athletes that purchase it because of after all their heavy workouts and intensity of their games, they need it for to relax and recover their muscles, especially afterwards.
I was also thinking that there's some people that are very tall or long, and they don't fit into bathtubs, even if they can get in, and their legs are out. But when you're in a bathtub that you can sit in, it doesn't matter because your seat's up, the water's filling up to your body, right? So,
and we actually have different sizes based on the person's height and weight, and we can we can customize it for them. So there's something for everybody.
Customize it for them. Where are these made?
Well, all our products are made in the USA.
Good
USA
for you.
manufactured.
Good for you.
Our walk-in tubs are manufactured in Temecula, California. Our standalone tubs are manufactured in Salt Lake City, Utah. Along with, we also sell acrylic walls with our showers, which are manufactured there. We do our glass. We manufacture locally here in South Florida. So we take advantage of and have all made in the USA products.
You can watch over them, I guess, too. So you make sure that they're 100%.
Correct. We're able to maintain a very high quality, and we give a lifetime warranty on our products.
Okay, I guess the big question is, so if someone called you, and let me give some numbers out here. The phone number to call if you want more information or you want to order one, it's 800-241-0215. Remember, this is Pencil Talk Radio. Write this down, 1-800-241-0215. 1-800-241-0215. Or you can go to their website, of course, bathcrest.com. And it's really very important that people even just have you come over. I guess it's a free consultation, right? You'll come over and talk to them?
It's a free in-home estimate, or we can also do a free safety check on your bathroom, making sure that your bathroom is in check and you have the right grab bars and your tub is correct and everything else. And maybe.
Okay. Thank you. It's wonderful having you share all your information.
Thank you, Anita. It's been a pleasure to be here.